Okay, good evening again, dear exhibitions, dear leaders. It's another pleasure. We are here again for another training. Remember that this training is every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, as from 8 p.m. when it is West African time, right? So I think that should be +1 GMT. My name is mbehderick. I'm one of the many voices of TBC, and I'm here to help you to facilitate some of the things that you don't understand very well. So I'm here to help you facilitate that. I'm here to answer your questions, but most importantly, I am here to help you cement, because that is one of the things that are very important today. You see, admin wants to take TBC to the next level. And it's important for us to know what is important right now. What is important right now is to cement. And we have wet cements and dry cements. And those of you who have watched the send button meetings today, the wet cements and the dry cements, those are two different things. Most of you want to cement, but you want to cement something that is dry. Some of you want to cement something that is wet, right? Maybe we are talking about this cement. Some people don't really understand. Maybe I should just leave you to watch a 1-minute video or a 2-minute video before we discuss about cementing, okay? So let me quickly share my screen with you, show you a video about cement, because this grammar like this sometimes is complicated. So it's good for us to watch maybe a 1-minute video, 2-minute video, to really see what the admin is telling us here. Wet cements and dry cements. Like, let us look at this for some few minutes. Oh, we just see this is part of cementing taking place here. You see, first of all, remember that this is a wet cement. So the person is trying to cement like a staircase or something. But let's see what happens. Okay, guys, we are talking about cementing here. I don't want to take much of your time. We are talking about cementing here, and what are we supposed to do? Look at this man. He's a bricklayer. He's trying to cement. You see the areas where he has already cemented, and you see how smooth it is, and you see how beautiful it is. And of course, this is the construction site. When you're in a construction site, the place is still kind of messy, right? The place is not good. We have a lot of particles of cement, sand, bricks, whatever. So he's trying to cement these walls, right? He's trying to cement this. And this is what the admin is trying to tell us. And we want to relate this to what we are saying here. Admin wants us to cement our position with the admin's credit that he's given us. The admin's credits permit us to cement. Now, once you want to cement, you have two types of cement. You have the wet cement and the dry cement. Okay? Like what is happening here is the wet cement. This cement is wet. And today during the send button meeting, we had Professor Solo who was there, and he said, for us to have the wet cement, it must be mixed with sand and water. We're actually laughing, but it was something serious and very important. Okay, to have a good cement, you must mix it with sand and water so that it can really be smooth and give you a good result, right? So cementing is something that is very, very important in the TBC community now. And how is it important? And why is the admin talking of cement? And who are those to cement? And who and what is the admin referring to as wet cement and dry cement? Let me start with dry cement. Imagine that this guy is cementing this environment with a cement, with the cement that is dry. I'm very sure all of you will agree with me that it wouldn't be smooth like what you are seeing right now. It will be kind of messy around. Nothing will hold, right? Nothing will stand, right? And that is the thing. Now, but with the wet cement mixed with sand and water, okay, you see that it easily gets smooth and it makes things beautiful, okay? So, first of all, the cement is the admin's credit. The wet cement is you teaching your people or those that you gave them the admin credit to use it. You teach them how to pay their admin fee. That is what they call wet cement. If you bring in a bunch of people and you don't teach them how to pay their admin fee, then you have dry cement. Your cementing will not be as beautiful as this. But once you teach your team how to pay the admin fee, then it's very, very good. It means that you have dry cement. Sorry, it means that you have wet cement. And the wet cement will enable you to have a beautiful wall, a smooth wall. And that smooth wall that you are going to have is your passive residual income. That's your passive residual income, which you can have it in Bitcoin. And that's why I'm going to go to my Cricket Cash back office for us to do some kind of practical work. All right? Let's do some kind of practical work. I'm just trying to bring your mind on what we are doing in the community right now so that you can see what it means to have a wet cement and a dry cement. We said dry cement will permit you never to ever have a smooth wall, right? Meanwhile, wet cement, you always have smooth walls. And now, paying the admin fee, you can use Bitcoin. When you use the admin credit to really get the person on board, then for you to have the wet cement is for you to teach them how to pay their admin fee. If they are already members, you just go to your accounts, right? You click on your account. If it has expired, all right? If it has expired, you make payment with Bitcoin. You can make payment here you click here. Bitcoin, for example, you must make sure that you have a wallet that has Bitcoin. You copy this, for example. Once you copy that, you can go maybe to your wallet. You put it here, right? You put the amount there, right? And you can copy this also. And the amount here, you copy to clipboard. You copy that and you place it here and you send. That's for somebody who is already a member, new person. Sorry, not a new person, a person that you have already paid using the admin credit. Now, this is when you want to pay with Bitcoin. You can want to pay with you might want to buy Bitcoin or something. But remember that admin accepts about three cryptocurrencies, which is Litecoin, Ethereum. You can also have an Ethereum, right? Also have an Ethereum or Litecoin. You pay with it. Now, you might not, or the people you are training might not have Bitcoin to do payments. So what next? You now teach the person that, look, for you to have a smooth wall, you can now contact a cash center. You can now contact a cash center, right? Yeah, I'm not yet a cash center, but you can contact a cash center and help and get a cash center to help you with 20%, right? So you can contact a cash center for the cash center to help you do payments. right, with 20% increase. That 20% is for the cash center also to make some profit because there are always some charges involved. So you can always get to a cash center. That's another way you can have Bitcoin. Even though I'm a cash center, right, I need to put all my information here so they can always have it, have me as a cash center. Another way is that you might have bulk payment. You might have bulk payment, or you can buy bulk payment. Once you have enough Bitcoin, you just come here, make payment with Bitcoin. For you to have bulk payment, you must start from 2 upward. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, but it should never be 1. It should never be 1. You can buy 2. You can buy 2 credits. These 2 credits will permit you just click here and you buy 2 credits for bulk payment. This bulk payment will enable you to be able to pay for at least 2 persons. And once you buy it, after about 30 minutes to 1 hour, you now come here, view credits. You come on view credits and you have the spots open like this. You have the spot open like this. And you now put a person's email address and you click on pay and you automatically paid without any stress. So that's what you use. That's how you use your bulk payment. Okay, that's how you use your bulk payment. And this bulk payment, you can also transfer it to somebody and help the person to pay for his accounts. So it's very interesting. So guys, for this, for your world to be smooth, you must know all that. So you can have a smooth world, you can have a smooth result, a smooth residual income. If not, if you don't cement, if you have a dry cement, you will never work like this. It will never be smooth. So consider that we are building right now. And as we are building, you need a wet cement. Look at the cement. Wet. You need a wet cement. So you need a wet cement like this. Right? Look at the cement. You see how wet it is, mixed with sun and water. You see that? So if you don't know all these things, you will never have a smoothing path in TBC. You see how beautiful it is? You must know how to pay your admin fee. All right? You must teach your team how to pay. If not, never you have a smoothing wall. You never have a smooth path in TBC. You never have a good building. And you see how wet the cement is. So you must teach your people to have a wet cement. Right? You must teach your people to have a wet cement. If not, it will never be as beautiful. We will never have a beautiful building. TBC will never have a beautiful building if we don't have wet cement. You see that? So guys, me showing you this is to really understand what we are doing here. And some people think that our TBC building has been constructed and it's time to celebrate. It's not a time. We are still at the foundation. And since we are still at the foundation, we need to have very good cement. We need to wet it so that we can now have a very good building. All right? So we can have a very good building. So for that to happen, we need to understand how to do the admin fee payment and teach our people how to do that. If not, we shall be having dry cements. If not, we shall be having dry cements. So, guys, that is it. We'll be taking more questions on this because our focus today, our focus all this while is to cement our position. And not only cementing, but having a wet cement. we must have wet cements. If we are having dry cements, because remember that as we teach our team to pay their admin fee, we shall be having 50% of the admin fee in Bitcoin that we can collect. All right? Shall be having 50% in Bitcoin that we can collect, and it will be paid in our Bitcoin wallets. That is it. All right. So let me take some questions on dry and wet cements. The how is the wet cement. Okay? The how is the wet cement. So you have to teach your people how to. That's a wet cement. So everybody should be excited to help his team to pay on the 1st of October. Why? Because if everybody pays on the 1st of September, you will also get paid from your team. Once your team get paid, you also get paid because you have 50% of the admin fee, which is about $12.5. So you see why it's very important to commit with your team and get them engaged. That every first of every month, let us renew our accounts. Let us renew our accounts. So guys, wet cement is very important for us. We need wet cement. We don't need dry cement. So let me ask you guys, are you guys having some wet cement? Are you guys prepared to have some wet cement as from the 1st of October? That's the question I should be asking you. So if you want to say something, please indicate. Indicate if you want to say something, so that we give you the floor. Thank you. Do we have somebody want to say something? Or a question? A question you want to ask? Maybe you should, maybe I should see, I'm seeing Madam Adiola. Madam Adiola, good evening. You have to unmute. You have to unmute.
Yes, good evening. Can you hear me? Good evening, everybody.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Yes, I want to further corroborate what you have been talking about, wet cement, and the far-reaching effect that it would have on everybody, on the community, everybody. Now, if we wet the cement, of course, like you have graphically demonstrated, it will give smooth outcome, smooth results. And this smooth result will, of course, look beautiful to the eye. Now, that is on the surface. But now if we go deeper, that is the area I want to emphasize. If we go deeper, the wet cement, which indicates training that needs to be done by one as the leader, one as the sponsor. There is some noise in the background. Okay.
Yeah, I think people should mute themselves.
Yeah. I don't want. So, sorry, someone was asking me. Yes, a little bit of distraction. Yes, that kind of a scenario brings about a situation whereby that training will help to bring about a win-win situation.
Right.
A win-win situation to sponsor, one as a sponsor. Now, they referred also win because they too would duplicate by teaching their own, referrals to do the same thing, and that will bring earnings to them. And finally, it will help very, very considerably. I mean, the final analysis, it brings about growth to the community. The TBC admin will be enabled in bringing about the necessary and needed upgrade to our platform,
Right.
so that we can then get to the first tier level that we must get to. Right now, what is happening globally is happening at such an alarming fast rate. Jobs are being lost.
Yeah.
People are getting more and more impoverished. Misery, the rate of misery is beginning to get heightened. Yes. Since the financial system is collapsing,
right,
like a pack of cards. In fact, it is worse than a pack of cards. I mean, I read a number of articles that was showing all sorts of things. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going down.
down.
Is falling. It's going down, falling.
And
So what are we
go
talking
down
about?
again. It might go down again.
It may go down again. And so we have been blessed with this. In fact, I'm lacking the right expression, the right description, the right adjective to qualify the situation. We are so blessed with this opportunity in our hands.
Right.
Why don't we wake up and step up and fill in the gap? We stand every chance. I mean, TBC stands every chance to be adopted as that coin that the whole world will massively adopt.
Right.
If we do not get prepared, if we do not step up to meet the challenge, then it would have been a terrible failure.
Yeah.
And it will be woe if we allow failure to set in. This is how serious this matter is.
Very serious.
So, this wetting the cement is non-negotiable.
Right.
We must do it. We must do it. Let us put aside our personal opinions, bickerings, and all these unwholesome attitudes that are not taking us anywhere.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mama Adiola, for that great contribution. Of course, you have said it all. You have said it all. The world is going messy every day, and people are not getting updates. So many people are not aware, but it's getting messier by the day. So we need to hold our TBC very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. I'm going to take another one or two question or reaction from any person. I'm seeing Helena. I don't know if Helena wants to say something. Unmute yourself. So If you have a question, you can ask. And if there's something you have not understood about us cementing, then you can't ask. Let me take MDS. MDS.
Elena, I cannot be heard. Cannot.
Okay, MDS, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, just about the cement. I believe for everyone to have to be a water cement, it will have to do with the foundation
Right.
that we have dig with the people that we want to cement.
True.
Because sometimes I remember that if you have a wrong foundation, for you to even lay the block, talking of you want to cement, it will be very difficult.
Right.
So we need to have a solid foundation. Everyone, the people we are bringing on board, those one we have already brought on board, we have to make sure that we reset that foundation with them first, for them to have the full knowledge of TBC. One thing is this: if no one of them, if they don't understand the real meaning of TBC and the purpose of TBC, they will find it difficult to cement.
Right.
They will just be complaining, how am I going to get the water? There's no rain, well is dry, all this and that.
Right.
Why? Because Yoruba people used to make a proverb that said, anything, a thing that a lazy man did not want to do, we say that thing is very hard to achieve.
Right.
But if you want to do something, you will find all means because you want to do it. Even if it's going to take your life, you will say, let it take my life, I must. But if people have not come to a level that it is must to them, not that maybe someone compulsory to them that it is must, you must do it. But individuals must have the conviction that it is must
Right.
for me. That is when they can become a real cement.
True.
Then to the people bringing on board, now we need to let them know, to have the real understanding of TBC. I said it I think on Friday. On Friday, I said it also. What I'm trying to let people to understand. I did a video recently, I think yesterday. It took me like 23 minutes, like that. Anyone that is asking for exchange, that is asking for even where to spend his TBC now, that kind of a person, he has wrong foundation in the TBC community. Because once you come inside the TBC community, you join the vision, then the first thing that you must have at the back of your mind is just like someone that is setting up a business. You are setting up a business, the first thing you are thinking is the profit. The profit. You are not thinking on how to get customer. You are not thinking on how your business will be succeed first before thinking of profit. That is what is there with many. So with that, you can never be a cement. So for you to be a cement, you need to think, and to even if you join the community wronging, and that is how you can also be an help to others that you bring on board, and that is how we can be a cement. So that is what I just have to contribute, sir. God bless you.
Thank you so much, MDS, for that great contribution. Of course, you have said it all. We must have the right people, the right place, of course, the topography, and then the right foundation must be put in place. And we start cementing before we start looking at the sand, the water, and everything. Thank you so much, Mr. MDS. That was a great one. I'm saying Mr. Emmanuel. I don't know. Mr. Emmanuel Gikwa, I don't know what I want to say something.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for inviting me at this meeting.
Welcome.
Yeah. I was asked you like the first time when
Okay.
you told me about the education of TBC and how the admin want us to conduct this. And I have come for my own research because I did deeper, and I have realized that it is prohibited to the another person.
Your volume is a little slow. Maybe you should speak a
Volume.
little bit louder.
Yeah, I said this at the first time when I joined Kringo.
Right.
The one who now you are listening, you are hearing me properly.
Yes, go ahead.
I said like first time when I test you on WhatsApp, I was seeking of knowledge about TBC. It was that I was being introducing TBC to me in another way, which it was a long way in long track.
Right.
But after digging deep, I realized that the proper way of TBC, it is that I suppose to recruit new members for free. And what I supposed to do to them? It is on teaching them to pay the admin fee. And after they pay the admin fee, they recruit new members, to referrals. After recruiting those two referrals, I suppose to teach them also to recruit new members so that they can get the distribution of the of TBC.
Right.
TBC and about BTC bounty, I don't understand it little much. That's what I wanted to ask you, and today I've decided to open new account so that I can follow the admin instruction under your help, sir.
Right. Also, I also want you to know that do not only limit yourself on teaching only 2 people using only the 2 admins credit. Also, remember that if you also sponsor a merchant, they give you up to 100 credit per week if you sponsor a merchant. I'm sure you're aware of that. And you can help you to bring 100 people. And the 100 people that you bring, it can also help you to win the weekly Bitcoin bounty, which ranges from 200 grains, about $600 in Bitcoin, and $300 in Bitcoin to $150 in Bitcoin. So when you sponsor a merchant whose documents is reviewed, you have 100 admins credit that will be given to you within a week. And the merchant will also have 100 every week for 4 weeks until when it's 400, right? And don't limit yourself there. Teach your people to do transaction with you. Teach them the vision. Even though they have the kringles, you can still teach them that it's not enough. Having kringles, how big is your vision? How many people do you want to help? Do you think that with the kringles that you have, is it going to be enough for you to build that orphanage? Is it going to be enough for you to build that homeless, that home that you want to take care of, maybe elderly people? Do you think that is enough? So those are people should think. Do you think that the kringles you have can build that company that you have ever dreamed to have? Do you think that the kringles that you have can make you to build that dream house? Of course. Do you think that the kringle that you have will enable you to have that jet plane you have ever wanted to drive or to pilot? So you have to make the people to see big. Let them not only be contented on small vision. Let the vision come out. My wife will always say that resurrect your vision. Resurrect the dreams that were death. Okay? You need to resurrect it back. Go back and bring it out and say, you, my vision, I am resurrecting you now. Okay? It's a time for you to, it's a moment where I must achieve that death vision. That vision that was there. So don't limit your people only on the kringles. Make them to dream again. Let them dream and redream again. Let them revisit their dream. Okay, Emmanuel? So this is specifically for you. So when they do a transactions with you, 140 grains transaction, which about $125 to $30 transactions, will give you 1 TBC in the month of November when transaction verification is carried out. And once that happens, they'll have 1 TBC in their wallet. And that 1 TBC will enable them to have about 10 million USD. That's about 1 million kringles. So let people redream. Let people resurrect their dream. Don't only be contented on the kringles. Make them to dream. That's what TBC is giving us the opportunity to redream again. Right? If you have never dreamed, then it's time for you to dream. If you have been dreaming, then revisit that dream. Because admin is telling us that TBC is the only thing that can help you to become a millionaire or a billionaire while spending a little. Why spending a little? There is nothing you will ever find. Nothing that can help you become a millionaire within a very short space of time. So, Emmanuel, that is for you. That is for you.
Yes.
So, help the people redream, bring merchant on board. Make sure you always attend this training because we keep going and coming behind. We go behind, we go in front and we come back behind to help people to catch up. You cannot understand everything today. But for you to participate in the Bitcoin bounty, you must sponsor 2 people. You must sponsor two persons that have paid their admin fee. You must watch a send button meeting of the contest that you want to participate. And also, you must update your account, your profile to full-timers. That will permit you to participate in the bounty program. And you must make sure that you have paid your 8 grains of gold. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that is it. That is it. Any other question, please? Do we have any question in our conference room? If we have any other question, then Emmanuel, have another question?
Yeah. I have a question.
For today, this one you have asked me properly, but if I will have another question at another meeting, I will ask you. But for today, I'm thankful you have helped me to understand.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, let me take Madam Cesarina from UK. I think she has a question or maybe a reaction.
Oh, good evening. Yeah, Mr. Bay, you mentioned about sorry, I'm forgotten now.
The merchant?
What was that? About the not cost center, or what was that?
Cash center.
Cash center. Sorry,
Right.
my mind just disappeared. Can you explain to us how it works? Because I have people who don't have Bitcoins and they want to join, and so someone has to register before asking for the 20%, or what happens?
For the cash center, once you register as a cash center means that
I'm not registered yet.
Okay, let's just assume that you registered now.
Yeah.
And I want to use your cash center. I'll contact you. Because once you register as a cash center, you put all your information, your phone number and everything. People that do not have Bitcoin can contact you to get Bitcoin, to pay for their admin fee, right? So when they contact you, they can probably send you cash, right? They can probably send you cash, and then you now convert to Bitcoin. You now send them Bitcoin, or you pay for their admin fee. So you have to add 20% of the admin fee. If the admin fee is, say, $25, then they should send you $30 because you are helping as a cash center, and you need to make extra money from that because Bitcoin is very volatile. You understand?
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Now, is that just for the people who have signed in, or
No.
anybody
Once you
can?
register, any person can contact you. That's why they call it cash center. Any person can contact you to help pay the admin fee. So people
Okay.
can be in your area. They will just go to the cash center and they'll check who is around my area, and they'll find a list of people and the contacts for help.
So do they have to come personally, or?
No, they don't need to come personally. If you have been registered there as a cash center, it means that you are a trustworthy person. So they can call you on the phone, you know, they will just call you on the phone or email you or something. But if they're just beside you, they can come and give you the cash. Like in my office, most people just come and give me the cash in the office. Then I just pay for them.
Okay, I get it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, I'm seeing the hands of Blessings. Blessing, I'm seeing your hand. Do you want to ask a question?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Imbe, we greatly appreciate you for the great work you are doing.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you for connecting you from the Sandbotty meeting. And immediately that, how could I join this training? And you send the link to me. I so much appreciate it. Now, my question is this. As a registered merchant, I came on board, and there's two free credit of me was sent to me. I use it to register. After that, the other one was sent to me. I register people, but I wouldn't know, maybe it was weekend. So on the following Monday, I couldn't see any credit again. I once asked you this question, but admin had sent a note to me, but I just want to be well clear. The note I got from admin was that I have to refer a merchant before I could get more credit. But I don't understand, how do I refer a merchant? Is it those people that have referred before? I mean, those whom I register through my...
Okay. Let me ask you to be clear. You actually registered a merchant, or you were the merchant? You're losing you there. I don't know. Okay, Blessing. We can't really hear you. We hope you come back so that we get your question answered very well. Maybe we can take another person while waiting for Blessing to come so that we get his question answered. Do we have another person? Blessing, are you there? Oh, yeah, sorry, we can't hear Blessing. Let me take Don. Don from Uganda.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I paid in my account. It was like by 3 p.m. Right now, it haven't confirmed that the payment.
Like 3 p.m. today?
Yeah, today.
Yes, so Bitcoin sometimes might delay. You might wait up to 24 to 48 hours, or you might send a support ticket with the transaction details of the payment to support.
So I did that.
Then you just be patient because it's just today.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, well, wait, I welcome my people here. I have invited some people like Eliab,
All right.
Mangus Darius, my fellow Ugandan, my fellow leaders. The guy in green t-shirt.
Great job.
Mangus Darius. Those are the people I'm combining with them to prepare
Great job.
your visit in Uganda.
Wow. Look forward to see
Okay.
you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome, great leaders from the Uganda. I can't wait to meet you guys.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So I don't know whether Blessing is here so that we get his question answered. We actually lost him for some minutes. So I wonder whether he's around so that
Yes,
Blessing, are you there now?
I'm around now. I'm around.
Okay, so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm asking that, did you actually sponsor a merchant or you were the merchant?
I am the merchant, sir.
Yeah, you are supposed to have 100 credit every week.
I'm
So,
the merchant.
so did you have up to 100 in a week?
I had not been given 100 at any time. The moment I became a merchant, when I registered, 2 free credit was sent to me. I used it. Another 2 was sent to me. So suddenly, it was sent to me about 3 times like that, which was 6 in number together. Suddenly, the free credit coming up stopped. But when I generated a portal and I link up with the admin, the message I got from them is that I need to register. I need to refer a merchant. So my question now is, how do I refer a merchant? Is it those people that have registered under me before that I could maybe develop them, like as you are talking about cement now, develop them, make them to become a full-time? Then from there, it becomes, when it's registered and become a merchant, then it becomes my referral.
No, not really. Actually, what you have there is actually a technical issue, and I think it will be resolved very soon. I had that same problem. So the admin is aware of that. Now, if you want to refer a merchant, you just go to your marketing, right? You go to your marketing and you collect, let me go to marketing, right?
Yes,
You go to referral link.
yes, sir.
You have 2 links here. You
Yes,
have your personal link and the merchant link. So if you want to refer a merchant, this is the link that you are going to use. So when that merchant will submit his documents, you will also have, when they're giving a merchant credit, they also give you credits. So this is the link that you're supposed to use once you want to refer a merchant. And once you refer a merchant, they start giving you admin credit. They give you up to 100 per week, every week. No, for a week, they give you 100. Next week, if you want more, you refer another merchant. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm having some noise somewhere. I don't know where the noise is coming from. So you were actually, if your document were reviewed, you were supposed to have up to 100 credit per week. So maybe you should send another support ticket. But don't worry, I think the problem will be solved very soon. So just keep an eye on your accounts. And if you want to refer another merchant, that's what you should do, okay? Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right, fine. Okay. So do you have any other question?
No, sir. I got it right now, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. See you later. Let me take my mommy from South Africa, Nonlanda, Adebe. Please, people should mute themselves. I don't know why I'm getting some noise.
Wow.
I don't know who is making that noise. Once I'll get the person, I'll kick him out. Okay. Yes, go ahead, Ma.
Good evening. I'm so blessed to be here in this meeting. Thank you so much for the opportunity, my son. I've got one question and a comment as well.
Right.
My question is, how does it take for the admin to approve? How long does it take?
How long? Up to 48 hours. Up to 48 hours.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And my comment, my son, is that there is something that I lately, people do not know the importance of TBC. People, they do not have the vision that we have in TBC, and they think that we are just playing. What I'm realizing is that it's good that we go out to the new market. Yes, the old market is there. I was teaching my team that they must do the cement as we are taught. And I'm glad that they're understanding it now.
Okay.
I'm very glad about that. But now what I'm seeing is that it's like so saturated. It's new market that you go to new people. People are right out there. They do not even know about TBC. Yeah. And people are just waiting for TBC to make wonders for them. You know, we are just waiting for TBC to make wonders, but we don't do anything to help achieve the number, the 1 billion number. So I think it's a lot of, we cannot enjoy TBC in the future, knowing absolutely that we have done nothing. You know, right. This is what South Africa especially needs to know. That's why I'm trying very hard that you come down and people should understand what is actually is TBC and how are they going to be helped. The main thing that I'm seeing here is that people are waiting to be millionaires and billionaires, but they don't put anything for that to happen. And I don't admit it's going to do everything already. Admin all some things for us, and unspeakable things as leaders to do this thing happen. And I pray that it happens that you come Africa before November, or at least late, because we really need you. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Of course, so we shall be very delighted to be in South Africa very soon. We might only have some few problems with visa, but I'm sure we'll work that out so that we can be there as fast as possible. When we come, we are going to take a lot of time to train these people. The vision is very important. A vision, and of course, there is no lazy billionaire. Okay, the admin describe it like you can only find a lazy billionaire only in Nigerian movies. Even though some Nigerians were very angry that how can the admin describe them as lazy billionaires? But that was not what the admin meant. Admin was describing a movie that happened in Nollywood, right? And some people twisted admin's a way of putting it. Admin was not meaning any harm. He was just saying that you can only find such kind of things in a movie. And I'm sure he has watched one of those Nigerian movies where you become a billionaire without doing anything. That's the only place you can have it. So Nigerians, my brothers and sisters, don't be angry. Admin never meant any harm.
My people from Nigeria, are you there?
No, those that they were angry, I'm sure they are not here. The ones that are here, they are responsible civilians from Nigeria. Just that the scammers, they always try to twist admin's language or admin's write-up. So, guys,
you are right, sir. You are right, sir. You are right, sir. I'm from Nigeria.
Right. Okay, guys.
We have blessing here from Nigeria.
I think we have had a wonderful time. And of course, we shall be having this meeting 3 times per week. If I'm around, if I'm not in a plane flying somewhere, then there should be no reason for us not to have this meeting, God willing, God giving us all the strength. There shouldn't be any reasons unless health-wise we are down. Please invite your friends. This meeting is supposed to be full. I don't know what is happening, but invite your friends, like what Don is doing. He invited about 5 people today. Invite your people to come here, ask questions. Here we interact. Everything is just cool. If you, those that are not in the WhatsApp group, join the WhatsApp group, get the link, join the WhatsApp group, and ask your question in the group. If they cannot answer, we have some very good leaders there that they are helping out, and we appreciate them. I want to tell them that thank you very much, because I have a lot of limited time on WhatsApp now. So this meeting is every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday as from 8 p.m. West African time or 7 p.m. GMT. So thank you guys. Let us make it again on Wednesday, same time. Bye now.